2,000 passengers, and each one had a vagina. Oh. And the thought excited me.
I don't want... Anyone who was listening is now gone, Abby.
I'm scared everyone away. Those are not my words. Those are the words of the infamous girl, Amberlynn Reid.
Our girl and savior.
Our girl and savior, Amberlynn Reid. So, in case you're hopping in at the last second here, this is part 2 of Aaliyah and I sitting down to read Hello, Darling.
Yes.
By Hello, Darling on Wattpad, aka by Amberlynn Reid. If you haven't listened to part 1, make sure you go back and listen to that, because that first line I read off is actually in this story.
Yep.
So if you missed that, you need to go back and listen to it, because you're not going to want to miss that. And that was the first chapter of the book.
Yes, it was.
So, all right. So we are going to just go ahead and roll into chapter 2 here. Yep. Are you ready, kids?
No. But I'm going to have to suffer through it anyways.
The correct response would have been aye, aye, Captain, but all right. All right.
What's it called, Abby?
Indy.
Cool.
Indy, June 1st, 2017, 7:46 a.m. She really likes these very specific times. Yeah. Like before it was 24 and now it's 46.
It's her style.
It's like so close to being like 45 and 25, but no, that's too expected. We can't go with what's expected. We have to just one number off.
Make it specific.
Very. You know how you can tell the quality from that decision alone. Ugh, Mom, seriously, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Choosing to go on a month cruise with my mom was probably one of the worst things I have ever agreed to.
Can I talk? Okay, I just want to say, in the previous chapter, there's a whole bunch of sexualizing women.
Yeah, and there was.
And now we've learned that this young lady's mom has invited her daughter to go on this cruise with her. This cruise where supposedly everyone's there for what, the fun and the hookups?
The pool parties, the alcohol, the fun and the hookups, I think is what it said.
Yes.
Something like that.
So
everyone's there for the hookups. And I mean, there's 2,000 vaginas on this ship.
Of course.
And the thought is very exciting to some people.
Apparently the thought of this.
And now we're here with a mom and daughter.
You know.
A mom and daughter. Would you take your mom on a month-long sex cruise where you're not ever allowed to get off the ship?
Gross. Disgusting. No way. No way.
Nope. Can't.
No way.
Nope.
No way. I mean, like, Kate, listen up. We love a MILF. We love a MILF.
Sure. Live your truth.
But not with your daughter. And I
don't MILF with your daughter, please.
Don't MILF.
Don't MILF with your daughter.
That doesn't... Okay.
Are we... We can't use it as an adjective. We can't MILF. We can't MILF around. We can't be...
That's a verb.
Are we MILFing?
No, we don't have... Do you know what that acronym stands for?
Mom, I'd like to fondle. Politely.
That's so gross. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, sure. Just keep going.
Keep going.
I wanted to share a room with you, and that is what I requested, and most definitely not what I got. I can't be alone, Indy. You know this. It looked like she was about to cry. This is a month-long cruise that's designed for women and hookups, and the mother says... I wanted to share a room with you.
I don't want to talk about that. Listen up. What I'm mad about is this mother who's very upset decides I need to go on this all-women cruise with my daughter. Like, I get mother... You know what? My mom would probably do that.
Your mom would do that.
A bonding experience, but she doesn't know.
In the worst way possible. But I feel like your mom would do that by accident.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't realize it was a lesbian cruise or something.
I feel like this mom doesn't realize it either.
Maybe not. I don't know. Let's find out. Mom, sit down. Calm down. Why is it phrased like that? I went up to her and put my arms around her as she sat down and put her head in her hands. It will be okay. We have a full month of spending quality time together. We will have a lot of fun, and we don't have to think about him. My voice trailed off because I had regretted even bringing it up, because right then she started crying.
Why did she bring him up then? If she knew that, she shouldn't have... Anyways.
Yep. I didn't do anything to him. I treated him right. Why would he cheat on me? Your father should have never died. I just got hit between the eyes with like a sledgehammer of information.
This is, ma'am, this is chapter 2.
Wait, what is happening? Hold on. I didn't do anything to him. I treated him right. Why would he cheat on me? Your father never should have died. It sounds like she went through a breakup because this guy was cheating on her. And then immediately she comes out with, your father never should have died.
I want to know.
What, okay, wait, did another man cheat on her?
I don't know.
Like, Indy's father died?
I don't know.
Or did Indy's father cheat on her mom and also die?
I don't know. I'm so confused. There's a lot of questions.
Yeah. She was hysterical now, bringing up my father yet again, which she always did. He died 4 years ago in a motorcycle accident. Ironically, it was the day I told him I was a lesbian.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I didn't do anything to him. I treated him right. Why would he cheat on me? He died 4 years ago in a motorcycle accident. Why is this mom acting like he died like a month ago? Like, I feel like when you're going through the grieving process, is it not normally like a sort of, like, for the first while you struggle with it? We're 4 years down the line and the mother is still so sensitive to the subject at this point that she's going to sit down with her head in her hands and hysterically cry.
Yeah.
I treated him right. Why did he cheat on me? After 4 years
I don't know.
of him being gone.
I'm so confused as to what's happening. Let's read on. Maybe some more information will be revealed.
Ironically, it was the day I told him I was a lesbian. While my mother accepted it, he didn't. His last words to me were, I wish you weren't my daughter. And the next time I saw him, he was lying in a casket and he didn't even look like himself. Probably because it was a motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens.
Yeah.
Our relationship was the perfect father and daughter relationship, but he was intensely homophobic. It can't have been that perfect if you immediately dumped you.
Other than, the rampant homophobia that affected me for so many years. That. Oh, Jesus.
I hold a lot of regret. Nothing will ever be the same for my mother and me. I don't think regret is the word she was looking for. I think it's resentment.
Yeah, because, I don't know what she could regret.
Because she's going, our relationship was the perfect father-daughter relationship, but he was intensely homophobic. I hold a lot of resentment would have been proper, but she says, I hold a lot of regret. I really regret the fact that my father did something bad.
Yeah.
Don't you normally regret it when you do something bad?
I really regret telling my father about who I am as a person.
This has nothing to do with Dad. Jake was a Oh, so it is a separate person.
It's a different man. There's two.
I thought the father cheated on her. Oh, okay. That might explain why she's a little more hysterical.
Why is she so Why is she so... Oh, my gosh.
Are you okay?
No. Why... She shouldn't be dating this woman. She shouldn't be dating more men. Because she's really...
maybe that's why she went on an all-lesbian cruise.
If she's saying that Indy's father should have never died, and she still believes that, why is she saying other men?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know. Jake was a disgusting human being and he was crazy to cheat on you. Let's forget about this. This is the time for you to smile and be happy, Mom. Let's unpack our stuff and go head down to brunch. They're going to have salmon toast, your favorite. Why is that so specific?
I don't know. Salmon toast.
Salmon toast, your favorite.
Have you ever had salmon toast?
I don't like fish, my dude.
Oh, you're right. I've never had salmon toast.
Do you like fish? Yes, you do like fish.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. You might like it. Have you ever had avocado toast?
No.
Me neither. I was always the one trying to pick my mom up when she was sad. I never cried. Not even when I got the phone call that my dad was dead. Not even when my dad practically told me he hated me.
You need some therapy.
Number one, I feel like therapy is a must for this poor girl. Number two, I feel like when phrasing a statement like this, is it not normally supposed to go from minor to major? You're never supposed to make a major step and then step backwards. You're supposed to ramp up in intensity. So saying, I never cried, not even when I got the phone call that my dad was dead, not even when my dad practically told me he hated me. Shouldn't her dad hating her go first? And then, I wasn't sad when he told me that he hated me, and I wasn't even sad when he died. I feel like that's the natural progression. It's just written backwards here.
I don't think she was sad. I don't think she's saying she's not sad. I think she just didn't cry. Which is I guess, what color we haven't tried yet?
Therapy.
Yep.
And here I am, comforting my mom when my insides just want to explode. Why do your insides want to explode?
I don't know.
Wait, okay, so hold on.
Because she brought up dad, maybe?
The dad died 4 years ago.
Yeah.
The mom is upset because some douchebag named Jake cheated on her.
Yeah.
So why did Indy's insides feel like they're exploding?
I don't know.
All right. My insides just want to explode, but I did what I always did best, put on a happy smile and moved on with my day. And that's the fucking end of the chapter.
Second chapter, all done.
That's where it just stops.
That's
right
Indy.
there.
That's Indy.
That's it.
Interesting with her mom. Among the 2,000 passengers.
And each one had a vagina.
Oh, man.
All right, we're going to let you listen to the sponsorship while we load up the third chapter here.
See you later. Ooh. Hello, and welcome back to our reading of Hello, Darling. Ugh.
I hate this.
We all hate it, Abby, but we have to go until the keeps going, you know?
We have to go until the keeps going.
Yeah.
Your English is about as good as Amberlynn's.
Hey! At least.
Actually, to be fair, your English is probably a little bit better.
My English.
Your English. All right, chapter 3. Oh, God, it feels like chapter 90.
You know, I was trying to remember this character's name, and I thought it was Jupiter for a second.
Jupiter.
It's Juniper.
Jupiter.
Okay. So chapter 3 is entitled Juniper. June 1, 2 to 17?
Wait, what?
June 1st. 2nd to 17th,
I bet you it's supposed to be 2017.
Probably. You're right.
Yeah, just because that's right. Like, the dash is right next to the 0 on the keyboard, right. So I think it's supposed to be 2017. Wow. But I would like to point out the fact that it does not say June 1st. It says June 1, 2-17, semicolon, 8:12 a.m. And a.m. is in lowercase letters, which I don't think is correct.
I don't know what the thing is for times.
Honestly. I don't know. I've always thought that it was uppercase. Maybe I'm wrong.
I never remember if there's a space in between it or if there's no space in between it.
I don't think there is.
Okay, anyways. Chapter 3. Let's get going.
And I would also just like to point out that the actual name of the chapter is Juniper, June 1, 2-17, 8:12 a.m.
It's like Elon Musk's child's name.
All right, get reading.
Okay.
Get reading.
I'm getting reading. Memphis and I had 2 separate rooms because the brochure clearly stated that only handicapped passengers would be sharing rooms with someone. And from the looks of it, I have not seen anyone who seemed like they needed help with anything.
That's not how handicaps work.
I don't think... That's a weird way to put it.
That's not how handicaps work.
I don't think so, and that's a really weird way to put it.
On top of that, wait, there's 2,000 passengers? Are you telling me...
2,000 rooms?
Are you telling me, number 1, that there's 2,000 rooms on a ship that's only as big as the Titanic?
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, are you telling me that a cruise liner that is a business, has decided not to monopolize the amount of space that they have, and that they would rather keep every single passenger in a different room instead of saying, hey, instead of only having 2,000 people on our ship, we can have 4,000 if we just make them room with somebody else.
Oh, God.
Are you telling me that a business thought this was a good idea?
I think she just needed a reason for everyone to have their own rooms.
And okay, Deus Ex Machina, sure. You can have things happen just because they need to happen, but there is a way to write them that makes sense.
That isn't bringing up handicapped passengers?
Yeah, there's a way to
for no reason.
There's a way to write that to make it work better within a story. I feel like she was like, oh, I need an excuse. Quick, what's the first thing you can think of? And she just went with it instead of going through like a real author does, going through a review process where you go, does this sound correct? Because the answer is no, it does not sound correct.
Anyways, our rooms were right next to each other, since Memphis had bought our tickets back to back. The ship was huge, and I questioned whether I would even be able to explore the whole thing in a month time span. A month time
Okay,
span.
Wait. This ship is as big as the Titanic. And this dumbass is concerned that she cannot explore a ship as big as the Titanic in an entire month.
How many rooms were in the Titanic? I'm gonna Google it, Abby.
The logic being used here, I'm pretty sure you could walk around the ship multiple times a day. I think you could explore the whole ship in a month.
There is only 840 staterooms on the Titanic.
2,000 passengers. Each one of them has their own room, and on a ship the size of the Titanic, and the actual Titanic only had 840.
She did not do her research.
So at the very least, we need a ship that's double the size of the Titanic to even make these work logistically.
Obviously, our girl did not do her research.
No, because very clearly, our girl does not know that a ship the size of the Titanic cannot carry that many passengers. Because that's not including any of the staff.
No.
Because that's not including the boatman. That's not including the captain of the ship. That's not including... if they're not allowed to dock or anything, they would need chefs. They would need healthcare workers,
people to take
doctors,
care of the pools. And all that.
Yeah, you would need like menial workers. You would need a
DJ for all the dancing.
Yep, you would need bartenders, someone who holds liquor license. You would need food servers. So she literally just decided to stick about 3,000 people on a ship that's only as big as the Titanic.
She made up a number.
Yep, a very unfortunate number that doesn't work.
Okay, let's...
Do you think all the staff are women too?
Well, our staff... Is staff...
It's women's only cruise, but they didn't mention the staff.
I don't think she cares about the staff.
But what if each one has a vagina?
I don't...
Okay, I'll let you go now.
Okay.
I'll let go. I'll stop.
The ship was huge. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Good job. We unpacked our suitcases and headed down to eat because we were both starving. Oh my gosh, strawberries, Memphis squealed while we were standing in line at the brunch buffet, at brunch, that was being held every single morning.
How do you know that if this is your first day on the ship?
Isn't...
Brunch is normally a Sunday morning thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But I mean, sure, okay.
Isn't it just breakfast?
Okay, maybe. On top of that, I too like to stand in line and as obnoxiously as possible squeal about the different types of food and disturb all the other vaginas around me.
Oh, stop talking. Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
I questioned why they call it a brunch if it was so early. Me too.
Because it's called fucking breakfast.
Till I turned the corner and saw that they were also serving lunch items as well. Is it not, like, what time is it? It's 8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m.
Why are they serving lunch items at 8 a.m.?
Because Amberlynn is nearly 600 pounds, obviously loves food way too much, and we all know Amberlynn has a habit of saying on her own YouTube channel, I'm not a breakfast person, you guys. So obviously, even though it was morning, she could not stop thinking about lunchtime foods and just had to throw them in there. Yeah, you're probably right. Everything on HelloDarling was technically free and paid for in the ticket. Well, that's not free then.
Yeah, it's not free.
Wait, if you paid for the ticket, then it's not free because you paid for it.
There's a way to say this. It's called all-inclusive.
Yeah.
Anyways, food, alcohol, the clubs, parties, activities, etc. Everything already paid for. So it's pretty much a free-for-all 24/7.
That's not how that works. Normally, even with something like that, if you purchase a ticket, it's for a select amount of something because no business is ever going to allow people to purchase a single ticket and then you get as much food as you want, you get as much alcohol as you want, you can do as many activities as you want. Even on a cruise ship, you still need to pay for these things. A cruise ship is essentially just a floating hotel.
Have you been on a cruise before?
No.
Oh, I would have thought you would.
I feel like I would enjoy it, if I'm honest. But, again, I just don't see how this is logistic for a business because I'm left sitting here and I'm like, okay, so you're... yes, a lot of hotels have a continental breakfast, but they don't just do free food, period. No. They don't do free alcohol, especially. No. That's one of your biggest sellers. This is just so unrealistic.
I know. And here's the thing. You're fitting 2,000 passengers, plus staff, plus rooms for clubs and parties and activities.
Pools. Don't forget.
The pools.
The pool. At least one pool. And then on top of that, there's room for activity. And then you have to think that there has to be enough storage on the ship because this... Yeah. No one is allowed to get off for a month.
Yeah, so
unless they need to refill for gas. But at the very least, from port to port, you need enough food and everything on the ship as well. So at this point, I'm pretty sure the boat has sunk to the bottom of the Marianas Trench and cannot move anymore because there's simply too much weight.
I mean, Memphis's, 3 suitcases?
Memphis's 3 suitcases, guys, is going to drag the boat right to the bottom of the ocean.
Everyone, 2,000 suitcases, and that's only if they brought one each. Oh my god. Anyway.
So now you're thinking about having to store all of that, all of the food, all of the staff.
I like how this is what we're concerned with.
It's just not logistical, my dude.
It's not possible. Anyways. Hello, darling. No. Hello, darling. Was supposed to be taking off at 9 a.m.
Is it a plane?
I guess.
It's gonna take off.
You're gonna take off.
You just see the ship lift out of the water and it just zooms off like the car at the end of Grease.
Oh, that car at the end of Grease haunts my nightmares.
Like the ship just lifts up and off in the sky.
The ship.
The ship just takes off.
Just kidding, guys. Hello, darling. It's a spaceship. Are you okay? We're gonna take a break so Abby can breathe.
God damn it.
Hi, friends.
I can't stop. Okay. So we're kind of going over time here. I know we were originally going to end it, but then we realized like we didn't actually get through the chapter.
Yeah.
This is still at the beginning of the chapter, so we decided to.
We have a lot to say.
We just decided to keep going, so we're just gonna keep.
We are interrupting this wonderful novel, this masterpiece, with our horrible commentary and your gremlin laughs.
I can't get over the image of this ship just taking off.
It's like the Jetsons. Like suddenly, like a glass shield opens up over top, and it just goes into 2,000 passengers, and each one had a vagina and a vagina and a spacesuit.
Just keep fucking reading. I can't. We actually have to get through this chapter today.
Okay.
Taking off at 9 a.m. is where we ended.
Okay. They opened it up at 6 a.m. and were allowing passengers to situate themselves for 3 hours till takeoff.
It's a situation.
They had to situate themselves.
It's a situation because we all know that that's one of Amberlynn's favorite words, a situation.
It's a situation.
It's a situation.
Gathering our food, I noticed a girl who is overly attractive spooning grits onto her plate. So I do what I do best, put on my charm.
Blech.
Come here often? Oh my god.
Who says that?
I asked her.
Do men even use that line anymore?
I don't know, it's gross.
Yep.
It's like in a movie, ew. I asked her with my sweet charisma, knowing for sure she was gay. How do you... gaydar. I mean, who knows, though.
It's a women's only cruise.
Yeah. But her mom's there. And I don't think her mom's a lesbian, because her mom hasn't talked about it.
No, but now I'm very confused about how they marketed this cruise ship. Did they market it as like a gay thing?
know.
Because how are all these women gathering knowing that it's an apparently gay thing so much so that you can just approach any random person knowing that they're apparently going to be attracted to you?
I don't think it's a gay thing. I think Juniper just decided, hey, all women's cruise, time for some puss. Like a little fuckboy.
Disgusting.
Anyways.
And who decides to bother the poor girl spooning grits onto her plate?
And she's overly attractive. How can you be overly attractive?
She's just trying to live her best life and eat some grits, and this girl's coming up to her like a freaking drunk dude at a bar. Hey, babe, come here often. Like, what?
The ship hasn't even taken off yet.
You're going to set me off every time you say that.
Okay. I'm going to read.
Why?
She giggled, which I knew she would, and responded with no, but my boyfriend back home wishes he did. And then she walked away. Okay.
She giggled, which I knew she would. Are you so full of yourself that you approach a person instead of being like, oh, hey, this person is attractive, I want to go talk to them as a person? Are you so sure of yourself that you just know that their panties are dropping? Like, you say, hey, babe, come here often, and they're just, like, whipping them off?
Juniper is not even a hey mamas anymore. Juniper is, like, a guy in a fedora now.
Oh, my God, you're right, she is. She's a neckbeard.
Ew!
She's a neckbeard.
Gross.
I just knew that Milady would be attracted to me.
My queen. Anyways,
my queen.
My overly attractive queen. Oh, Lord. Okay, we gotta keep going.
Okay. It's just so bad.
Okay, that was a shot to the heart because I normally can get any girl I want, and my gaydar, capitalized G, is normally on point. I'm not a cocky person. I'm not a cocky person. Girls just cannot resist me.
I'm not a cocky person, but I'm going to be a cocky asshole right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, I knew she would giggle,
Yeah.
and I'm not cocky, but people just, like, girls just can't resist me. Obviously, this one just did.
Yeah, this one just did.
And
that
I mean,
matter.
2,000 people on this cruise ship, everyone had a vagina.
Stop.
Apparently, it's for gay people, and you just got turned down hard. But now I'm even more confused. Is this a gay cruiser? Is it not?
I don't know. What I personally believe, like I said before, Juniper just walked on. The flyer said all women, and you know how they don't market all women gyms as like a gay place. It's just all for
she
women.
just assumed that it was. Yeah.
I would almost think that it's not a gay place.
Or do you think that this is from, like, her perspective, but she's, like, tinting everything? And
she is tinting everything.
It's like she thinks she's this beautiful woman who, like, can get anyone she wants, but in reality, she really is just, like, a female neckbeard creeping on girls. Like, she thinks that her gaydar is on point, and she thinks that girls just cannot resist her, but that's not the truth. Do you think maybe she's just, like, fantasizing?
Yes. I don't think that Amberlynn wrote her like that on purpose. Anyways.
No, but it sounds like reality.
It does. The food here is heavenly, Memphis said as we both sat down. She got a bunch of fruit and some oatmeal.
It's heavenly! It's heavenly! Oh, look, here's some fruit that you can buy at the supermarket and some goddamn oatmeal.
The food is
heavenly.
The food is heavenly. However, I got this fruit that isn't cooked.
It's an oatmeal that came out of a package.
Oh my gosh.
It's heavenly.
She got a bunch of fruit and some oatmeal. Not much of a meal, but whatever.
I eat oatmeal every morning for breakfast. I don't even have it with fruit. I just have straight up oatmeal with protein powder. Excuse me, that is a meal.
I sat down with hash browns, eggs, a bagel, sausage, and some pasta. And some pasta they had with cheese.
Now we know that this is written by Amberlynn. And do you remember when I said I feel like it's like first thing in the morning? I feel like she made sure that there was a lunch buffet because she doesn't like breakfast foods. And you listen to all of this stuff. It's literally just because she wanted an excuse to have lunchtime. I feel like she did this she wrote this just when she was hungry and used. Maybe that's why it's mature content. Maybe it's not between the people. Maybe it's between the main character and the food.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Oh my gosh. I just feel like pasta with your breakfast? At 8 a.m.?
Can I just talk hash browns, eggs, bagel, sausage, and some pasta with cheese? I think one of those things could have constituted a meal. Like the hash brown and eggs, sure. Even hash brown, eggs, sausage, sure. Hash brown, eggs, sausage, bagel, okay, large breakfast. Pasta and cheese as well? Like, what are you doing?
Anyways, so, you eat like you were trying to lose weight. I never understand you, I replied back to her as I dived into my food.
You see, some of us have what's called
Dove?
Self-control. Some of us have that.
Some of us just don't like pasta with our breakfast. Anyways.
Some of us just don't like cheese.
I need to watch... You don't like cheese?
It's not that I don't like it, it's just that...
Cheese is good. Pasta and cheese, though. Just pasta and cheese. And we're diving too deep into this.
Goddamn.
I need to watch my figure. Eating food like what you have on your plate will only cause to die sooner, and you know that. She picked at her fruit. Wow, are these people...
So, I feel... Are they even friends? Like, they're going at each other.
Mean to you, yeah.
But on top of that, I feel like Amber literally just made this character... to represent the way she sees skinny people where they don't eat a lot and they're like, oh, I need to watch my figure. Eating like that is just going to make you die sooner.
I think she's trying to make Memphis like a bimbo best friend.
Bimbo best friend, really kind of mean and snarky, except the problem here is that I get more of that feeling off of the main character itself.
Yeah, because, gross. We're almost done. We can do this.
We're getting there.
I rolled my eyes. Whatever. This food tastes better than that crap, and you only live once. Who doesn't like fruit?
Who doesn't? I mean, what?
Sometimes it's 8 a.m.
What is wrong with just having a simple breakfast?
Who is that hungry at 8 a.m.? I mean, maybe some people.
I mean, even if you're that hungry at 8 a.m., who sits there and says... Okay, first off, I would like to point out the fact that Memphis said that this food tastes heavenly, and now we have the other character referring to it as crap.
Yeah.
So, I'm already confused.
I don't know. Memphis has always been weird with her eating, ever since I knew her.
So she has an eating disorder and you're going to make fun of her for her food choices? Good friend.
Yes, of course.
She's always been weird with her eating. Let me make fun of her. That ought to make her feel better.
Of course. We had been best friends since we were in the 3rd grade, and now here we are, in our early 20s and still standing strong with a great friendship.
Really? Doesn't sound like
it.
it.
Yeah, you guys are sassing each other. I'm just excited for today. What is on the agenda? I asked in between bites. What is on the agenda? Memphis took out a booklet which had everything we needed to know in it. FAQ about Hello, Darling. The map of the ship, the few rules they had in place, safety instructions, food and drink menus.
Oh, I hate it when people do this.
What?
They don't say food and drink. They put like the slash in between. Drink. That's good for like when you're writing a brochure. That is not proper grammar for when you're actually writing. Mm-hmm. I hate that.
And the agenda for the next month written out in detail and times. That must be a big booklet. Okay, June 1st.
It's just like an entire fold-out pamphlet.
Yeah. It's like a giant like paper map that we used to keep in the car.
It's like one of those like comically big ones that just like keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding and it just goes and goes and goes.
Okay. She trailed off in focus as I looked around the room. Girls everywhere. Not women. Girls. Girls everywhere. Chatty but attractive.
Are you saying that if girls are talking,
they're not attractive?
They're not attractive. They have to sit down and shut up for them to look good.
Fedora man.
I'm telling you, the main character, plot twist, main characters are actually just a neckbeard and is just like lost in his own fantasy somewhere.
Ew.
I'm telling you.
I had not seen a single girl yet that I would not love to make go wild. Even the moms? There has to be, like, they're not all 20-year-old women.
Even then, just this, number one, this phrasing. I had not seen a single girl yet that I would not love to make go wild. That does not read very well.
It does not at all. But there...
And just that phrasing. I would love to make I have not yet seen an unattractive girl who I wouldn't love to make go wild. Like,
it's gross.
Disgusting.
I don't fall in love. I fall in lust. I just love sex. I am a sexual person who enjoys making other girls feel good.
Already, I can see that this is very clearly, even without anyone saying it, this is a self-insert book. This is Amberlynn self-inserting the way she views herself and the way she wants to be. Take a look. Making fun of skinny people, eating everything she wants but still having a nice figure, saying that every single girl will fall for her and be attracted to her, and that she's just like a super sexual person and everything else. Like, this is literally just like the worst Mary Sue self-insert.
I'm just a sexual person, guys, so it's okay for me to objectify women all the time.
It's fine because I'm sexual, so I can just objectify everyone else. Oh, you're ace? And you're telling me that not a single asexual person or aromantic person is on here?
Apparently not.
She can just tell. She can tell just by looking at them.
Are the trans people.
Yep, she can just tell by looking at them that every single one of them has a vagina and every single one of them wants to fall for her. Yep.
Yeah. Ew.
I hate this.
It's gross. Anyways, last part. Oh, here we go. Memphis brought me back to reality. Ship takes...
I don't...
Abby cannot with this line. She's fucking dying.
Why is the ship taking off? Why did you write that twice?
Ship takes off at 9 a.m. So we can go on the deck to watch... We can go on the deck to watch that.
It takes off just
And then at 11 a.m., there's some sort of game in Building C.
Building C! Building C! How big is this ship? It has buildings on it, you guys. It's an entire floating city. That takes off into space.
They bubbled an island. They bubbled an island.
It'll take off out of the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
It is going to take off at 9 a.m., guys.
Building C. There's some sort of game in Building C to get to know fellow passengers. Sounds fun. Maybe we can meet some friends. Her eyes lit up. Or some ladies with potential hookups. I don't think that makes sense. We both laughed. That is the end of the episode. The end of the chapter.
So
Excuse me.
I know now that the ship is going to take off at 9 a.m. and at 11. Apparently they're heading to a fucking separate building on the ship. Building. It's a building.
Building C. So there's a building A and a building B.
There's at least 3 buildings on this ship, and it will be taking off at 9 a.m. episode was supposed to be 20 minutes, and I think it's gonna end up being near like half an hour. Half an hour to 35 minutes. I can't. Okay.
Anyways,
I'm crying. I need to take a break.
Our special long episode.
I need to go because this is so goddamn horrendous. Like, oh my god.
Abby is crying tears of absolute bliss.
It's so bad.
We are appreciating this artwork for what it is.
No, that's not what's happening. I think my brain is just starting to bleed, and it's like manifesting itself as like uncontrollable emotions. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for listening.
See you later, guys. Take it gay by gay.
Bye.